They were a poor family, and their only parents were a woodcutter and a stepmother. They didn't get a lot of food with their money. So overnight, their parents had an argument. Stepmother said she and her husband would get the food, but her husband said that they should share it. But the husband had to agree with the mother. The next day, they took the children to the woods. Hansel already had some pebbles and he dropped them to make a trail. Then at night, they followed the trail back to their house. Then the next day, they heard their stepmother say to the woodcutter to lead them farther in the forest. This time the window was locked, so Hansel can't get pebbles. Then, when they went, they gave each children one piece of bread. Hansel made him into little crumbs. Then, when he made his bread into little crumbs, he kept dropping them to make another trail. But when it was night, there was no sight of the crumbs. He saw a dove with a breadcrumb in its mouth. He realized that all the birds had ate their crumbs. Now they couldn't find their house. They went deeper in the forest, and finally the trees looked a little smaller, and they spotted a gingerbread house. They ate the frosting icing, lollipop garden, and scrumptious cupcakes. But then a witch came. She said that they could eat everything they want, but one day the witch locked Hansel in a cage. Every day the witch treated Gretel like a slave and made her cook really nice meals for her brother. The witch wanted to do that because she wanted Hansel to be fat so she could eat him. Then she thought that she could eat both children. But every day she tried to check Hansel's finger and he stuck out a bone instead. Then one day the witch thought, I'm gonna eat him no matter if he's skinny or not. So then she asked Gretel to go in the oven to check the fire if it's hot enough, but Gretel said she couldn't fit in. The witch said she could, and she went in the oven to show her. Then Gretel slammed the door and cooked the witch. She freed Hansel from the cage, and they both took some jewels from her treasure chest. Then they followed some birds home. When they came home, the stepmother was dead, but the father was still alive. Then they were rich because they had the jewels from the witch.
Hansel, can you come? I need to check something in the oven. I'm not sure it's working right. So, I don't know if it's hot enough. Do you think you might just go in for a second?
I don't think I could fit in. Can you?
Oh, get a little bit closer. Get a little bit closer.
Can I see if you could fit in first?
No, go ahead in there, little boy. Go ahead in. Go ahead in.
I need to see if you fit first, because I'm not really sure.
Oh, and I